Welcome, everybody. Breathfest 2026 is still fully on the way. We are on our fifth session over this weekend, and we've been having an incredible time so far. So I'm saying a big welcome to everyone. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you use that little react button to show some excitement, the fact that you are here. What is the primary emotion? Are we feeling love, excitement, stars, whatever that is? Hit that button so we can get a bit of the vibe up before we even get started. And some of you were already very proactive since we've put up the map and you figured it out all by yourselves. When you put in your city name, country name, we get to put a little pin so your representation around the world appears. And see, we have tons of people in the Americas, a few Europeans tuning in very late at night, and our Southeast Asia and Australia candidates are all here. Good to see you all. I'm going to just come and see some of your lovely faces. For those of you who have your camera turned on, I want to say a quick hello. I'm seeing you, Isha, Angie, Vicky, Anthony, I see you, Dina, I see you, Joe, everyone else. And I'm going to ask a request is if you don't have your camera turned on, then turn it off. I'm seeing people like Sheila, seems like you have your camera turned on, but I just see like a blank camera. So when I put the big screen, I want to be able to see all the lovely faces. And just so you know, if you do turn on your camera, I may or may not be spotlighting you when people are dancing and breathing. So use it at your own comfort level so that we get to participate in this together in a beautiful way. My name is Jason Mark Campbell. I'll be the host for this Breath Fest. And God, it's been so lovely getting to see a lot of new faces and returning faces in each and every session. And what I love the most about how we've put this whole event together is we have multiple time zones so that we have people from very different areas around the world who get to attend and get to breathe together. And I think that is wonderful. It's actually one of the biggest things we're going to be implementing here on SOMA Breath's platform is any of you have tuned into Breathe Together Sundays, our regular Sunday event. Just as a quick check-in, who's ever been to our Breathe Together Sundays? Type in me in the chat so I can see that we have a lot of regular SOMIs who know about this free event we do every single week. And we're going to look to actually start offering it in multiple time zones. We'll have 2 sessions a Sunday very, very shortly so that we get to have more people from around the world, particularly all you lovely people in Australia and New Zealand. I know how tough it is to tune in at 3 a.m. for breathwork. Quality sleep happens to be one of the better things we can do for our health. And so we want to make sure that we have a session that'll be much more accessible to you. Although all the replays do become available, the live experience is a little something magic, isn't it? So I want to make sure we get to have a look at who is over here and tuned in. So I have a few questions for the people. First off, I've asked this regularly as more and more of you are starting to do SOMA Breath sessions through this Breath Fest itself. Who here is joining for the first time? This will be your very first breathwork session with SOMA. Type in 1. If you are now a regular and if you've participated in this event, I consider you a regular. Or if you're an instructor, just type in 1, 2, 3. That'll give me an idea of who's tuning in. And every single day I'm seeing less and less people are new because more and more of you have had a chance to experience some of the earlier sessions and you continue on this journey. If this is the first session you are joining, you are in for a treat. Simona is going to hold your hand and take you through an incredible journey. So you are in for a treat. And all you regulars, how have you been enjoying the Breathfest so far? You've been having instructors of very different backgrounds doing very different styles of the SOMA Breath. So I'd be curious, just in a text format, type in what have you been enjoying? Have you been loving the sessions? Have you had some little highlights? I can kind of get these conversations going on screen as well. So type in what are you guys feeling? What have you seen? What have you saw? I saw amazing, powerful, love them all. I see Amazon, which might actually be amazing. But shopping is always fun on Amazon. No, we're not doing a promotion for Amazon here, guys. I'm pretty sure that is amazing. Some of you have missed the beginning, but you get to join in. I see we have some graffiti people on the call. So red line, blue lines, yellow lines. You are drawing on my canvas. I will clear the drawings. and we will keep the screen clean as we have this going through. So more calm and relaxed, big energy blast, what the world needs right now. That's right. I think that's, let's see, Curry sharing that. Really loving, vitalizing. Isha, great to hear. Looking forward to Simona. Steve, Simona, you have some fans in the audience already, enjoying the insights. And the big focus we've been doing throughout this whole Breath Fest is highlighting our various instructors who have been on these journeys to learn the methodologies, and you can see they all have their own styles. So it's very, very beautiful to see. Now, I'm going to do the same check-in as we do on every session, which is let's see exactly where we are standing energetically so we can see the difference that happens before and after the breath work. So first thing I want to ask is, where's your battery level? So a lot of us are navigating through life with our batteries quite low. We're almost on like that low battery power mode. And when you do that, you don't realize how much more battery you have within yourself. And what we've been trying to do is twofold. I haven't told you the other experiment is I'm trying to see if my average is going up as you do more and more sessions. Some of you, your baseline energy has already started to move up, right? And we know that right at the end of the session, the energy is going to come up as well. I mean, I'm seeing an average that's moved up a little bit since when we started. And so this is beautiful to see because I know you've been regularly practicing the breath work. And so your baseline levels are starting to shift a little higher. But that still is what we're going to achieve today is see if we can move the needle a little higher by doing a beautiful practice that uses our internal biology and gets to unlock that power in a beautiful way. I'm still going to have to scold my little graffiti partners here. We got to keep these charts clean. Although, don't worry, we'll all get a chance to breathe together and you will see we will have a magical time. Love, love this. Okay, so look, I'm going to take a screenshot. Nicolas, I saw you. The graffiti man is Nicholas. I have been able to spot the culprit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be in together for a maximum, I would say, an hour and a half. So half past the next hour is, hold on. I was about to sneeze there. And I think I'm okay. All right, thank you. We're going to be going through about an hour and a half, so an hour and 20 minutes that would be left on the session here. So make sure that you have a really good space to be able to practice the breath work, that you're fully focused and present. You're going to be guided through a beautiful session here with Simona. And honestly, we just want to make sure that everyone's here to have an amazing time as we're going to bring a speaker who actually has been doing a lot more one-on-one session. And just for all the current and aspiring instructors in the group, do you imagine yourself doing breathwork more as a one-on-one practice or group? Type in group or one-on-one so we get to see who are the people looking to do their sessions as, because the beauty of doing Soma Breath is there's a lot of flexibility on how you can do your sessions. And Simona has been actually primarily doing her sessions in a one-on-one basis, and the power that comes from doing that. You can type in both if you're looking to do both as well, because I think that's the beauty is you get to be flexible and trained to be able to do it in the style that makes most sense to you. And so I want to bring Simona Stramaccioni, and she'll be able to tell me if I said her beautiful Italian name in the best of ways, has been an up-and-coming master transformational coach within our community, one of the fastest learners who has come into the ecosystem, has taken it, learned all the principles, and truly has been crushing it in the Italian market, in Canada, and has been working with one-on-one clients and providing amazing transformation for them. But she's also went through an incredible journey herself. Her own self-transformation story, which you'll hear a bit about, is so inspirational and it's so magical. And I'm so excited that she's going to be taking the stage and guiding you through this beautiful breath session today. Simona, welcome to the stage. The floor is yours, and we're so excited to have you on the session.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I just recently became a SOMA Master Transformational Coach. I'm very, very proud of it. And that was just within a year, pretty much. So very, very quick. But you know what? I just have such a passion for SOMA Breath that I just gave myself completely to it. So I'll share a little bit about my story, which perhaps can resonate with some of you out there. When I found Soma Breath just over a year ago, I was in a very, very dark place. I had a traumatic childhood. physical abuse by a violent father, and an emotional abuse by a very narcissistic mother. And all that left me with a very severe anxiety and PTSD pretty much all my life. And then, of course, life happens. So then there was cancer, and then there was other health issues and uncaring partners. So all things that made things even worse. So pretty much all my life, I can say I lived with fears, insecurities, limiting beliefs. I felt not good enough or hurt enough. So, but then thankfully, because I'm an outgoing person, I hid all that very well, I thought, for a long time. And so by being an overachiever, a people pleaser, funny, and always available for everyone, but not enough for myself, I guess. So I thought that by wearing different masks, nobody would see my pain, and that I would be fine. But then instead, the pretending gave me even more anxiety, and eventually I became angry, resentful, snappy, and often with people that deserved it the least, like your loved ones and, the people that are kind to you. And then to top it all up, my mom 2 years ago had a stroke, and I went from being a successful career woman to a full-time caregiver. And this is it. That was it. Hypochondria was added to the list. Frustration, confusion, panic attacks. I tried so many things, guys, but nothing would work until I found SOMA Breath. And that was just by chance. And I really can tell you that it was love at first breath. That's my line. I like to say that. I felt my state changed very quickly, very, very quickly. From the first couple of sessions, after bawling my eyes out, I felt calmer, more motivated, and hopeful. And that was the beginning of my healing journey. So as Jason said, everything happened very quick for me. In 5 weeks, I could say, the PTSD started to disappear. And guys, I had PTSD, was pretty hardcore, okay? And so did anxiety. Now, I have to say, anxiety still comes up at times. If you would have seen me like up to an hour ago, I was shaking, I was breath working, I was like, this is like, I was quite, I had kind of an anxiety attack, but the difference is that now I know how to control it, thanks to SOMA Breath. So anxiety is not controlling me anymore. And so after I noticed this big change, I decided to sign up and become an instructor. And so to make a long story short, after 3 weeks, only 3 weeks, I was a certified instructor. Then I attended the 21 Awakening Journey, which I really would recommend anybody doing it here, because I started manifesting one good things after another. And I was asked to facilitate 3 workshops at one nearby yoga place here, and I became a magnet pretty much, and still I am. As a matter of fact, I'm here with you guys today, and facilitating this beautiful session in the Breathfest that the SOMIs have organized for us. So, and then in 1 year, I completed the program, and I'm now a master transformational coach. I was able to quit, or almost, my real estate career, started my own practice, as Jason had mentioned, and I have just launched my first retreat in Tuscany, Italy, that is happening this June. So as you can see, the 21 days really works. And, now I can say that all the things that have happened in my life, all the, things that happens to all of us, they are for a growth. And now I feel very blessed to have had all those bad things happening to me and feeling that the world was against me. Because if I didn't go through those challenges, and I get really emotional, I would not have found SOMA Breath. So thank you. So now, as Jason said, I mostly practice customized one-on-one sessions, and I have clients in Italy and in Canada. And I'm very proud to say that I've helped them, a few of them, with sleeping issues, arrhythmia, anxiety, panic attacks, apathy, PTSD. And some of them have manifested new jobs, set personal records, stopped taking medications for sleeping and anxiety. Some people had outer body experiences. And I even had one special client who might be here tonight who met with some dead loved ones. You know, guys, every session is a gift, truly, as I explore new worlds with my clients. And by them helping them healing, I keep healing myself too. It is so rewarding when the clients are referring me to their families and friends. Just tonight, just before coming here, I had my osteopath who just sent me a couple who need to learn to breathe and to do SOMA Breath. So all I can say, it is an amazing mission. Is a purpose. That's what I found. I found a purpose. I love the location freedom. I love the flexibility of the hours and the amazing community. So I would recommend everybody to do this. So today's theme, as you know, is anxiety. So I chose this topic for obvious reason. I just explained it to you. I was Mrs. Anxiety for many years. And many believe that anxiety comes from what's happening around them. Deadlines, stressful jobs, sickness, news, responsibilities. But that's not the real cause. What is really happening is that the nervous system is not regulated. And most of us, we live in constant state of fight and flight. The breath becomes erratic, the mind starts racing, and thoughts become scattered. We lose control, and fear takes over. Fear of losing something, most likely a job, our health, or someone, our loved ones, or perhaps fear of not being good enough, just like it happened to me. Since we're young, unfortunately, we have been conditioned, shaped by culture, family, beliefs. We live in a robotic life, robotic society, where we wear daily masks to feel adequate, to feel we belong, to please others. And somewhere along the way, unfortunately, we lose our authenticity, just like happened to me, for the sake of conformity. So, for instance, I ask you a question. How many times you said yes where you meant to say no? How many times have you done something that you really didn't want to do it and you only did it to please someone? See, all this pressure creates an imbalance between the inner and outer world. The mind-body connection is lost. But there is good news. Your breath is the bridge that reconnects the mind and the body. See, when we breathe in rhythm using our diaphragm, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system and the vagus nerve. The heart rate slows down, the monkey mind quiets down, and the body is able to release good chemicals to restore its balance. But I said, we can talk about anxiety for the whole evening, and which we don't have. So instead of talking about it, let me show you how SOMA Breath has helped me overcome anxiety and PTSD in such a short time. So let me explain what we're going to be doing today. We'll start activating our bodies through dancing and shaking to raise our level of energy, our vibrational energy, to also stimulate the lymphatic system and to activate the vagus nerve. When we shake, we also activate the vagus nerve. This is very fun. I just chosen a very quick 4 minutes track where you guys can just dance as you please. You can either dance freely or you can shake. And when you shake, if you so wish to do, pretend that you are on a vibrational mat and you start shaking and vibrating your feet, and then you go up, just like a dial that you turn up. you just vibrate your calves, your legs, your booties, and your abdomen, and then your shoulders, your head. You can just do whatever you want to do. Perhaps if you do shake, you might want to keep your eyes open so that you don't lose control. Okay? And then at the end, I'm going to ask you to do some brushing. We'll just do some brushing the skin, like if we were under the shower. And then I'm going to ask you to just stand up for a few seconds and tune in with your body. Then we will be moving into the SOMA Breath journey, which some of you already know how it is. But for the new people, it's going to be comprised of 3 components: rhythmic breathing, breath hold retentions out, and a breath hold in. During the rhythmic breathing, we'll breathe in beats with the sound of the music. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When we breathe in through the nose, it's very important that you let your belly expand as you inhale, because that is when we actually activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And when we breathe out, you will do so with pursed lips, just like you were blowing into a straw. So like this. So why don't we do an actual little test? So why everybody puts one hand on the tummy and one hand on your chest. Close your eyes for a second. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. One more time. Now let's notice which hand raised first. If the hand on the belly raised first, that's perfect. That's when we are actually breathing with the diaphragm. But if you, for any reason, couldn't, don't worry. There is no right or wrong. This is not a competition tonight. But just trying to really expand your belly as you inhale, just like if you had nostrils in the back of your back or just at the bottom of your tummy, okay? So important things is that the breath will remain continuous, connected, with no pauses, and silent and smooth, just like an ocean wave, okay? No pauses, not jerky movements. So after the rhythmic breathing, we're going to move on and we're going to do the breath retentions. At that point, once the music ends, we're going to have a cue. I'm going to give you a cue to actually breathe fully in, fully out, emptying your lungs. You can even do this little sound like a little balloon that is actually emptying. And if you're sitting up, please bring your chin to the neck. That's called neck lock, and avoids to get in more hair. And then gently hold your breath for as long as you can. Now, if you feel the urge to breathe, you can take a booster breath. So you can take a little sip in, sip out, and continuing holding your breath. And you can do this as needed. Then I will give you a cue to breathe fully in. Again, at this point, I will ask you to squeeze your pelvic floor muscle and sphincter, which for those of you who don't know, is actually that muscle that we contract when we need to go to the bathroom and we can't. It's also called the mula bandha. So I might actually say, now squeeze in the mula bandha, and you know what it is, what it means. At that point, we'll draw the collected energy up to the spine, to the midbrain, and the third eye, and hold the inhale for a few seconds here, to then let go with a sigh of a good feeling and return to your normal breathing before the next round. At any time, if you feel discomfort, slow down, stop, and return to your natural breathing until you're ready to follow the actual rhythm again. Today, as I ask my clients in every session, we quiet the should brain. So please, there's not going to be any good, bad, right, wrong, pressure, no competition. Follow your body, not your mind. I should be doing this, I should be doing that. It doesn't have to exist tonight, okay? You just follow your body, Follow my cues if you so wish. If you're tired, stop. Just be comfortable. So tonight we're going to be doing 3 rounds. Round 1, we're going to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4, the rhythmic breathing. And then we're going to do the first breath retention. Round 2, again, 4 in, 4 out. And then we're going to move into a little faster rhythm, which is going to be in for 2 and out for 2. And then another breath hold. Again, I will give you all the cues and guide you. Then the last round is going to be in for 2, out for 2, and then we're going to do the final breath hold. Now, in the last round, I decided to give you no cues, which means you can hold your breath for as long as you like. You can let go. You can just breathe fully in, squeeze the mula bandha, let go, and go back into your regular breathing anytime you want. We'll have around 5 minutes of breath hold retention. So not everybody can do that so much for so long, and that's not an issue. So you can do whatever you want in those 5 minutes, okay? Now, if you are now feeling anxiety because you don't remember anything I've said so far, don't worry, because I will guide you every step of the way. Now, before we start, I would like to just underline a little quick safety note. Rhythmic breathing is safe for everybody. Everybody can do the breathing in beats. For the breath holds, if you have any of the following conditions, please refrain from doing breath holds. And I'm going to read these. Epilepsy, serious heart conditions, such as if you have a pacemaker, recent heart attack, uncontrolled high blood pressure, that means that you suffer of high blood pressure, you don't take drugs for it, advanced respiratory issues, a recent major surgery, or if you're pregnant in the first trimester. And then again, remember to always listen to your body. So if at any time you don't feel comfortable, please stop, go at your pace, return to your regular breathing. During the breath work, you may feel some, warm sensation, tingling sensations. You may see lights, colors. It's all good. Just enjoy the journey. And so now, as promised, we are going to activate our bodies and we're going to start dancing. So let's all stand up and let's dance.
Simona will need to share your computer audio.
Oh, yes,
when I
sorry.
took over the screen, I took away
I thought I did.
rights.
I thought I did, but I didn't. Now,
There we go.
here we go. Sorry, I'll start again. Sorry, guys. I thought I did it. Let's do this. Let's have some fun.
Them wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be.
Amo mi vida.
Them wanna know
By the way,
how
that
live
means I love my life.
Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be. Every day I wake up in the morning, Jaja ranting. Pay for everything, cause every day you see me grinding. I'm original, right I know, you better know. What? I'm guided by the most of father, so you better watch me. Know me there upon the party, making moves like a stallion. I'm the real man, a champion. I live my life. They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be.
Amo mi vida.
They wanna know how I live my life. Enough
That's
of them
right.
will
Move
try
your
control my
bodies.
life. This is
Have
my
fun
life,
with
so
it.
let me be.
Vibrate.
Keep on glowing, keep on shining. Each and every day, yo. Keep on grinding, keep on living your life every day, yo. Keep on living your life.
Let's shake all that anxiety. Let's get it out.
Keep on living that life you
That's
want.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Out, out, out,
Keep on
out, out.
living that life.
Doesn't belong to us.
You choose to live, yes.
Let's
Nobody
get that
listen
level
to
of vibrational
nobody.
energy.
It's
Up,
your
up,
life, you
up.
only live once.
Smile. Breathe.
Live your life no matter if you're rich or poor. Oh, no, no, no. Love your life.
Be your true self. No more masks.
Love your life. They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my
Love
life.
the I love my life.
My life, so let me
Yellow shirt. Great.
They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be.
Go, Trish, go.
At the top, me are the baddest. In everything I do, nobody contest. A lot of them people say that me are the baddest. Every time you grab the microphone, you better know that. Showstopper, me the real topper, the real show killer.
Shake, shake.
Better know this is the life I wanna give them on every time. Just feel the rhythm. Yo, I mean I give them every
Go,
time.
Naomi, go.
Cause them I want it. Whoa, you better know. They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be.
Amo mi vida.
They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be. They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be. They wanna know how I live my
Wow, I
life.
see some abs out there.
Try control my life. This is
Shake, shake, shake.
They wanna know how I live my life.
That's right.
Enough of them
Biggest
will try
nerve
control my
activation,
life.
guys.
This is my life, so let me be. They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be. They wanna know how I live my life. Enough of them will try control my life. This is my life, so let me be.
Ooh, now let's stand up, stay still for a second. I'm gonna ask you to brush your body. Let's brush your body. Just like if you were under the shower. You know, your legs. Brush, 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 brush. And then you can also do some tapping, especially around your eyes. That's for vagus nerve activation. Let's tap, 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 tap. That's right. Oh, and now just stand, close your eyes for a second and just feel all this energy that we have unlocked right now. The lymphatic system is working, getting rid of the toxins and the tingling sensation, the warmth. Just give me a nice deep breath in. Let it all out. And one more, the last one. That's great, you did great. And let's sit down and start our breath work session now. Here you go. So this is the time where you find a comfortable position. Sit upright or lay down with your arms by your side. Take a slow breath in and squeeze every muscle of your body. Squeeze, 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 and then let go. That's right. Let's do one more. Take a slow breath in through the nose and squeeze every muscle of your body. Squeeze, 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 and breathe out and release. And relax as we start the breathwork journey in a second. Welcome to the SOMA Breath meditation, Prana Peak. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, your forehead, your shoulders, and bring your awareness to your breath. Let my voice be your guide in this journey. Now bring your awareness to the sound of the music. Tune in the sound of the water. That gently washes away tension, worries and fears. Allow it to wash away the masks you have been wearing, the roles you've been playing, the version of yourself you felt you had to be, or were pressured to be. Let your body remember what it feels like to simply be you. And now, imagine you are in a forest or a beautiful garden, surrounded by trees, vibrant plants, colorful flowers. Here, there is nothing to prove, no one to impress. You're safe to be real. Feel the sun gently kissing your face, a refreshing breeze moving through your hair. Take a moment to feel and embrace this version of you. The one without masks, the one that can be authentic and free. Now take a good look at those beautiful, colorful flowers. And get closer to the one that first attracts you the most. What color is it? Bring it closer, touch it. How does it feel? How does it smell? Does the scent remind you of something? A moment, a place? Perhaps a time where you were carefree, grateful to be alive. Now bring with you that feeling of harmony and freedom to this breathwork journey. Remember that color of your flower and breathe it in. Breathe in its healing light throughout all this journey. And now, let's get ready to breathe in rhythm, breathe in beats. Remember 4 in, 4 out. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4.
Keep your breath connected. Subtle, silent, smooth, like an ocean wave lapping on the shore. With every exhale, imagine tension, worries, fears melting away, dripping down through your body into the earth. Remember, breathe in through the belly, out through the mouth. Inhale your true self. Exhale what no longer serves you. Stay with the rhythm. Let the music carry you. Focus on the breath. That's right. Inhale tranquility. Exhale all stories. Feel free to move your bodies, the rhythm of the music if so you wish. Breathe in self-esteem. Breathe out insecurities. That's right. Let the music carry you. You're not becoming someone new. You're simply returning to the real you. Embrace that. Embrace yourself, your true self. Let's get ready for the first breath. Hold. Follow my guidance. And now fully in and out. Empty your lungs. Bring your chin to the neck if you're sitting up. And hold for as long as you can. Relax your body. Drop your shoulders. Relax your jaws. And remember, when you feel a strong urge to breathe, try to go past your comfort zone. You can always take that quick sip in and out as needed and start holding your breath again. Or if better, return to your regular breath. In the stillness, everything begins to rise. False narratives, negative core beliefs, inner critic, those roles you've been playing, invisible fences, self-doubts, all stored in your body. Now is the time to let them come up. See them clearly. Feel where you've been holding them in your body. You can even point that out with your finger if you want. Where are they trapped? And release them fully. Let them go. Imagine them leaving your body, dissolving like mist in the wind. Just let them go. And instead, invite bliss, harmony, order, clarity, and strength. And let these new feelings fill the space you've just created. Stay in the stillness. This is when the growth happens and miracle happen. When the body releases extra oxygen, good chemicals and stem cells surface when the healing happens. And now, all together, let's breathe fully in. Squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Send all this energy up to the spine, to your midbrain, and shoot it out from the third eye. And hold here for a few seconds, just a few seconds. Just a little effort. And now let go with a sigh of a good feeling or a humming sound. Ah. And return to your natural breathing as we prepare for the second round. Again, we'll be 4 in and 4 out. Let's get ready to breathe in beats. In 2, 1, let's start.
2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4.
Breath is still smooth and connected. Follow the rhythm. It's more important than the depth. Just stay with it. Inhale safety. Exhale any residue of negative core beliefs. Feel your nervous system settling. you are creating a new space inside. Space for trust and ease. That's right. Keep going. Soon we're going to switch to a 2 in, 2 out. Follow the rhythm. That's right. In, 2, out, 2, in. Faster, but still controlled. Follow the rhythm. Breathe in through the nose, with the belly. Out the mouth. Let's shake loose any remaining stuck energy. Faster, lighter, freer. With each breath, imagine vibrating anxiety out of every cell. It's like dust falling off a rock. With every breath, you're building resilience. You're empowering yourself. That's right. You got this. You're amazing. Feel the energy building up in your body. Feel the tingling sensations. Feel the warmth all over you. You're safe. Your breath protects you. Soon we're going to prepare for the second breath hold. And now fully in and fully out. Bring the chin to the neck if you're sitting up and hold your breath. Remember, if you feel the urge to breathe, you know what to do. Sip in, sip out, and start again. Right here, in the stillness, Imagine your troubles gathering in a dark cloud of mist, disappearing in the wind. Imagine being filled with a golden light, a warm embrace, keeping you safe. Allow the wind to blow away your anxiety, future what ifs, limiting beliefs. Let the wind dissolve physical tightness, blocks you may carry since you were a child. Keep imagining these dark clouds dissolving in the wind and transforming into a white, healing light. Allow this soothing energy to come in towards you. Giving you the strength you need to allow your true self to be. Let the pressure dissolve. Let the old identity break apart like a mist, disappearing into nothing. Let go to the darkness. Let go of those masks, those pretenses. The old versions of youth, and embrace the new light within, the old new you. And now all together, breathe fully in, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, send all the energy up to the spine, to the midbrain, and shoot it out through your third eye. Hold for a few seconds and let go with a sigh of a good feeling and return to your regular breathing. As we prepare for the third and last round. 2 and 2. Let's get ready. Follow the rhythm. In 3, 2, 1. Feel yourself lighter, freer. Move your body, shake it off, if so you wish. Exhale anxiety. Exhale guilt, overwhelm, shame, fear. Breathe in resilience, fortitude, stability. Breathe in that color of your flower in that garden, that beautiful healing energy. Breathe out the need to control, to please. Learn to say no. Breathe in your true identity, your own dreams. Connecting to the music. Ride the wave of the music. Let it guide you. Every breath is rewiring you towards your own true self. That's right. Feel much lighter. Feel much freer. Feel the strength powering up. That's enough. I am enough. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my true self. I will say yes when I mean yes, and I will say no when I mean no. No more fears, no more anxieties. Read it all out. You can do it. We can do it. All together. Keep going. Build up all this beautiful energy that will give us strength to reclaim ourselves, our powers. One only person to please. And now let's get ready for the last breath. All together, let's breathe fully in and fully out. Empty your lungs. Chin to the neck if you're sitting up, and hold. Hold for as long as you can. Trying to go past your comfort zone. And Remember, when you need to take a booster breath, you can do so as needed. As I said, I will not guide you in this last breath hold. You know what to do. Just follow your body. Learn how to follow your body rather than your mind. There's no right or wrong. One should or shouldn't. It is when you regain your true power. I am not going to tell you or guide you. You can do it. And this goes for everything else in your life. Just follow your instinct, your mind's body connection that you have regained by breathing. Remember the breath, power of the breath. Release the very last trace of anything that is still lingering and holding on, and let it go once for all. Feel the warm water flowing over all your body, washing away the tension. Feel the love, the liberation, the warm embrace, ease. And remember, you are perfect just the way you are. Feel every corner of your being with fresh and peaceful energy. Feel that peace that has always been inside you. Now is just more accessible. And carry these feelings with you. Throughout the week, months, after we end this breathwork journey. Remember, you are good enough. Just be authentic. Remember, when you're tempted to put back those masks on to please others, to feel adequate or loved, you shouldn't, because you are enough and perfect and whole just the way you are. Now take your time. Gently wake up your body. Still keep your eyes closed. Start by wiggling your fingers and toes. By bringing small movements back into the body. Keep your eyes closed. Keep focusing still on the water, cleansing water. soothing water. And then, only when ready, you can open your eyes whenever it feels right. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. I'm honored. And as we wait for Jason to wake up, coming out the meditation, just keep focusing on your natural breath and the new sensations that you have in your body. Embrace them, acknowledge them. Make them yours.
I'd encourage everyone to use the reaction button right now for how this session was and share some of the things as feedback from you as I bring the comments onto the screen. And let's see what people are sharing. That was a very powerful journey, Simona.
Thank you.
I'd also want to ask you the question of how was doing a very large group session
Terrifying.
as opposed to one-on-one sessions.
Terrifying. But actually, to be completely honest, once I started the breath work, that's it. Everything went. It's just so powerful that, nothing matters anymore. You know, you see people breathing, people coming. You know, it was terrifying because it was my first time to guide a session to such a big group. And so, of course, the anxiety kicked in. But again, and now I know how to control it, as I said. I would not be human if I said it wouldn't. And, there's really no difference when you put your heart into a breathwork session. At that point, 1 or 100, there is no difference. They're all very special. They're all very empowering and healing. And I feel blessed. Thank you for this opportunity, you all. I hope you enjoyed it. I see amazing feedbacks. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So I'm very I'm humbled by all this, Jason. So I hope to do way more of these now. Like, you just got me in, and now I just want to do more, and I'm gonna keep manifesting. I'm gonna, call more of these in, because they're really empowering. It's really beautiful to see all this love. Oh, I was divine. Thank you so much. No, the breath work was divine, not me. Yes, I'll do more. Heather. Thank you. I think it's Heather. Sorry, I don't really see very well without my glasses. You woke the pineal gland, guys, is amazing, and there are so many, like important things to do to open it up, like, sleep in the dark, very important. Try not to use fluoride. They just crystallize the pineal gland, very important. Pineal gland is everything, right? So, and yes, if you didn't hold on to your breath hold for not too long, it's fine. No, as I said, this is not a competition. It's just, reconnecting with your true self, with your inner self. Some people, I train a free diver, and we set a record for himself just with visualization, guys. It was amazing. And he can hold his breath 4.5 minutes. I got him there, actually. He was only able to do up to 3. So this is not a competition. I myself, I can hold for around a minute, sometimes maybe 40 seconds. I held for 2 minutes. That was the one time, my record. And I don't stress out about it. Really, we don't need to stress out. We need to follow our bodies. Some days are different than others. You may have eaten a little bit of a heavier meal the night before or lunch. And so that could cause the breath hold not to be as effective, but you still get the benefit. Even 20 seconds, 30 seconds, anything. You get the good effects. So don't really stress out about not being able to hold your breath for too long.
Amazing. Now we need to do the moment of truth, which is we're going to measure what impact this has had on everybody
Oh, here we go. That's my vote, isn't it?
Let me reset the statistics, and we will ask once again, from a rating of 1 to 10, where is your battery after going through Simona's breathwork session?
Can I vote too? Can I put 10, 10, 10, 10, 10?
It'll only count it once.
Okay, fine. I'm Italian. Let me try, a little cheat here and there.
Well, I'll say the most interesting thing is when people go and put 11 and 12, it's like, well, that doesn't register on our chart, so we got to keep
Okay, guys, just put 10 then, okay?
No influencing the results, Simona.
Not at all, not at all. Did I say anything? You are
seeing in a natural way, we are sitting at an average of 9.0, where we started at, I believe, was a 6.2. And our graffiti artists are jumping in, adding the hearts to the chart. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. We're going to capture, and I would say results have proven to be highly effective. Simona, what will you share for people who are who went on this journey and now they're either in the evening or in the morning, they've got this new energy, they've gotten this amazing experience. What do you suggest are the best ways to continue navigating through the day after doing such a powerful session?
So if it's evening, then first of all, I would just say very important is to hydrate after a breath work, because, we just breathe out a lot of gases. And so really hydrate a lot. And for those of you who are going to sleep, I believe, just from the feedbacks I get from my clients, I actually did one yesterday, and you should probably be sleeping like a baby. And make sure that maybe you have a light meal. And I know every single instructor said the same thing. Really pay attention to your dreams, visions after a powerful breath work. This one was particularly intense because, I think he resonates with a lot of, of us. And if instead it's daytime, then I would just really go and do some grounding, depending on where you are. If you can, just go for a beautiful, energizing walk. If you could really step on a grass, bare feet, that would be great. And, just continue this kind of energy building with the nature, like in a walk in a forest or a beautiful garden. And keep a journal, really. I agree with every other of the instructor. Very important to keep a journal, because this is going to have a repercussion in the days to come. Right now, you may not perhaps come up with anything, but then all of a sudden, in a day or 2 or 3 or 4, you might feel something like, okay, or you might notice a difference in your behavior. You know, when you want to say no and you're going to say yes, maybe this time you're going to say no. So just pay attention to how your state is shifting. And so that's my suggestion, and trying to carry on with this beautiful energy that we have created tonight and bring it to the others, pay it forward.
Fantastic. Well, Simona, there's one more instructor that we want to highlight. So on every session, we've had our lead instructor guiding the session, but we've also acknowledged one of our instructors who have shared some of their stories of their own transformation journey. And so at this time, I want to take just a few moments to acknowledge another one of our instructors inside the tribe. Her name is Megan Hirschberg. She is a master instructor as well as a transformational coach. And guys, her story is so incredible. She shared how she was going through a ton of traditional medical paths, trying to find healing through her illnesses, where they were putting her on stem cell surgery, NSAIDs. It completely destroyed her gut. Diarrhea happening dozens of times a day. Arthritis was part of her situation as well. She was in a very, very dark place, and she had lost a job she'd loved. Relationship was really tough. And as she was doing talk therapy in Western medicine, she realized that there was a limit to what could be done. And she found SOMA Breath, not because she wanted to become an instructor. She was looking for a personal transformation. And through the journey of going through the program, she has found that healing, and now she has been able to be so empowered by the practice that she had the urge to go and share it, has become a coach in the process, and gets to be able to go out and create healing for so many people that are going through their own journey. And she shared the story so powerfully that by the end of it, she was sharing how when she remembered her dharma in the process of sharing this story, it brought her to tears, because she gets to do this now where she's helping so many other people that might be going through repeating pain, things that have keep destroying the health, doesn't seem to work, but I've found a technique that has truly given her a powerful transformation. So Megan, we acknowledge you, we see you, we're proud of the journey that you've been on, and we're gifting you as well with 1 year of the Breathwork Instructors Global, so you get a chance to be a part of the community, use the tool on continuing to build this business of breath, and we're so honored to have you in our ecosystem sharing what you do. And so Megan is our highlighted story for today. Simona, I also wanted to just take a moment to speak about one of the differences that happens when you do work one-on-one. So you've done a group session. For anybody who's working one-on-one, what happens to an individual when they go through an individual breathwork session that you might not have access to when you go through it in a group setting?
Well, what happens is, so with SOMA Breath, we have a beautiful gift that we can actually customize the breath work according to the needs of an actual client. And so there is so much we can do in terms of, different kind of visualization, breath work, manifestation. We can work on perhaps a new job, a new partner, or healing part of the body. And so it's difficult to do it when you are in an actual, in a setting with a lot of people, because you have to be a little bit more general, right? In the statements, in the guidance, whereas when you have a one-on-one, you can actually do a whole journey together. And usually my clients come to me and we do a minimum of 8 sessions, because that's when you really start seeing the transformation. And because I'm a master transformational coach, there is also guidance. It's just more than just the breath work. I just guide them and suggest, perhaps some diet, Ayurvedic tips. So there is a whole coaching, which is a little bit more intense and more personalized to the actual client. They're both rewarding, but of course the one-on-one, there is a more direct relationship for sure. But, I'm here if you have any questions, if you want to reach out to me. Maybe Jason, you can share my website, simobreath.com.
Monica is on it. Has
Monica's
already
doing
shared
it.
the details.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, I'm actually hosting my first retreat in Tuscany, and it's going to be in English, so it's for English-speaking people, and it's 4 days. And Monica has the link; she probably can put it into the chat as well. But everything is in my simobreath.com. So if you need me, just reach out to me. I'll be very happy to help. I work online. Most of my sessions are one-on-one online, and I can work all around the world. I just adjust the time. Like, in Italy is 9 hours ahead, so I have to adjust that. And I'll be happy if you have any questions. If you want to know more about the course, the SOMA Breath instructor course, I cannot recommend it high enough. Like, I just started. I did the whole course, guys. And it's so comprehensive, and all the money is worth it. And again, within a year, I already have my own practice, and it's really wonderful what you guys are doing. So,
well, we appreciate the sharing, Simona. We're so proud of everything you've done, how fast you've grown, how you've taken this, even from the technology and everything you've implemented to truly be at the best version of your practice. And it shows. You really did an incredible job. And the audio quality for everything you've done seems like you're a natural at this, and you've been doing it for years. It was a beautiful session. So big thank you. And I'd love to invite everyone else to join in sharing some love and thanks for Simona's first large group session. I think she did absolutely fantastic, and we're absolutely proud of having you a part of our Breathfest. This was absolutely incredible. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jason.
What I'd love to do now is just leave a couple announcements for everybody as we're coming towards the later part of Breathfest. So one of the things I've mentioned from the beginning is throughout this whole session, we are getting a chance to highlight a lot of our top instructors, but we also want to invite anybody who are thinking of becoming instructors to go down the path of discovering if this is right for you. We're going to put a link here so that you can discover more about our different paths you can take, from being a breathwork instructor or even being a transformational coach, such as what Simona's path has been on. And a lot of that depends on what are the reasons you're trying to do this, and what is the practice you're trying to create, whether it's professional or personal goals. We want to get to know you. And so when you go to the site, you'll have an opportunity to apply. Take a few moments. We ask one big question that's important, which is, why would you look to become a SOMA Breath instructor or a transformational coach? Because behind the why often dictates the success you have for becoming an instructor. And I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again because it is important. We are in the business of making instructors successful. That is why all the teachings make sure that you are professionally equipped to lead amazing sessions, whether you choose to be doing a practice for one-on-one or for group sessions. And we give you all the tools that come beyond just learning and mastering techniques of breathwork, but truly the business of breath is what we want to give you the toolkit for. How you can go from hosting your own retreats, taking people through various transformation, learning a ton of tools for having a holistic practice. All of that is possible. Mastering your skill set when it comes to the breathwork, maybe working in your local communities, working with client one-on-one. We need to get to know you and see what path we can show is best aligned with SOMA Breath to give you the access to these tools and be successful in the process. So take a moment, because guess what? As part of our annual Breathfest, we are offering 20% off our instructor programs. And so if you've ever decided that maybe this is something I want to consider, there is no better time than right now to join in to the group. We have tons of offers on right now, and you've heard me mention the Breathwork Instructor Global, and that will be a part of your membership whenever you sign up as an instructor. So you have all the tools at your disposal, all the support, and we're really excited to hear more of your story and see you become one of the stories of success that we celebrate internally, and we can't wait to see what path that you're going to be going on. For those who are looking for a personal transformation journey, know that a core component of SOMA Breath is taking you on what we call our 21-day awakening journey. You've heard Simona speak about it. Anybody who is coming through the ecosystem to become an instructor goes through the 21-day awakening journey first. It's a powerful personal transformation guided journey for 3 weeks, and you will see that when you go through that, it is our signature program. and you'll be able to go through an amazing journey by doing so. And so everyone who's interested in going deeper with Soma Breath can explore that path as well. With that being said, we've put in the links. And for some of you who are asking, do I have to be a breathwork instructor before a transformational coach? Usually you'll go on a journey of learning everything around the breathwork methodology. So then we can start adding a lot of the other tools to give you that full toolkit. We truly see two types of people come towards us. Some of you are looking to change careers, reinvent yourself, maybe find more alignment and purpose for what you are trying to achieve, and breathwork seems to be calling for you. If that is the case, please do go and have that call with our team. The vision and flow calls will just make sure that we understand where you're at, where you're trying to go, and how we can help you make that transition if that is the right path for you. And for those who have an existing holistic practice and you might be wanting to add breath work in your methodologies, it's a tool that you've noticed the results happen instantly. You get to create transformation in a group setting or one-on-one, and it's one of the fastest growing health modalities in the world right now. And so you get to see how local gyms are excited to bring this kind of practice, and you can be the best trained person to do so. And so we have live events for you to get through the certification. Our upcoming one, which is just next week in Austin, Texas. We have one happening in Barcelona. We have a new one happening in London after we sold out the last event, and we'll keep adding those to the calendar. But the entire certification can also be done online. And so we suggest book that initial call, have that conversation, and get to explore everything that Soma Breath has to offer. We hope you've enjoyed our Breathfest Session 5 with Simona. I think she did incredible. If you want to stay connected, we've put the link to the Telegram community. By joining into this community, we'll send you the reminders of when these live sessions happen and get to continue the conversation beyond these live calls. And so we highly encourage you to go and join in there so we get to stay in touch. Our next session is with the founder of Soma Breath. Niraj Naik will be joining the next session, which is happening at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, New York time. So 10 a.m. is when the next session is happening. So do have a look at the add to your calendar function when you are signing up for the next session. It will be shown in your own time zone, but know that as a reference point, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, it's happening with Niraj Naik, and it's going to be about bringing personal peace to manifest world peace. And that is a big and important thing to do right now in the world. Wouldn't you agree? Niraj is here in Bali, and so we'll get a chance to host this session here right here. And so this is going to be our closing session for the Breathfest. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a powerful collective breath session where we'll truly create ripples of peace around the world. So we can't wait to see you there. Thank you for participating in Breathfest. We'll close it off with a bit of music. If you feel like dancing, you can do so. And I will say thank you for tuning in. We will see you tonight for our closing session with Niraj. Thank you, Simona. Thank you, everyone. And let's play it off with some beautiful music. Take care.